Once upon a time, there was a castle far, far ago. There was a king with his wife. The wife born a child. She always dreamed to have a child. She sat on a garden in one a day and prayed to the god for a good child girl. Months later, she was born with a child. The child's lips were like the rose and skin was like the snow. She named her Rosalind. And then, later months, her birthday came. The king invited all the fairies for his newborn girl. Everyone from the fairy tales were invited. There were 15 fairies, but the king had forget to invite the 5th fairy. Then later minutes, the fairies' time came. The fairies' time is special time where fairies give their special magic gifts to the newborn child and make it magical and good for her future. First fairy came. She was a singing fairy, voice fairy. She gave a gift that her voice would be always like a mute and always so much good in a tune that everybody can know her. Next fairy came about her habit. She was born with new and good manners. The fairy gave her that gift. Next fairy gave a special gift. That gift was her beauty. She called Beauty Lordrick, and suddenly the big stars formed, shooting, and then Beauty applauded. Then, when the last fairy was going to give out her gifts, then one green smoke full of the castle. Later minutes, the green smokes disappeared. The 5th black fairy appeared. She was very angry that the king had not invited her to the newborn birthday party for her. Then she laughed loudly. Ha ha ha, she said, "You poor king, I have come to give your newborn girl a special gift. Even you didn't invite me. I am excluded to give her a gift." The battle fairy said, "Clumsy croop," and then said, at her 16th birthday, she will go to a quiet room. She saw a spindle and pinned her hand and fall asleep and died. The king was very, very shocked to hear. The mother was so shocked to hear that she called her guards to trough, but the black fairy disappeared, and the The queen was worried that the black fairy's wish would not come true from her magic. The magic has so much powers. The last fairy came and said, I can give you a good gift. The king said, can you not disappear the wish from the bad fairy and make our daughter safe? The king said and asked, but the last fairy quietly said that the magic has so many powers inside that we can't break it easily, but we can change it. The fairy said at her 16th birthday, in a quiet room, she will touch a spindle and sleep for 100 years, and the whole kingdom will sleep with her. And only from a true love she can wake up. And then, at her 16th birthday, her parents was very quietly and squirrels, and then a man came and said the princess that she needs to go for a walk with the fairies. The fairies were very annoying that the man said such a thing. The man told that he was a god from the king. The king told to put the sleep powder in the whole kingdom right now, because she is going.
Mary, finish.
She is going to go alone in the kingdom to watch the hall. The fairy was quietly interviewed and shocked that the king really was telling the kingdom to have sleep in 100 years. The man said, you must do what the king says. The fairies did, and then the princess came and went to her room, but there was a small hole inside the room who turned big and big. And then when she looked inside, there was an old woman who was sewing a cloth in a spindle. Maryjane. The Maryjane has sharp spindles. The princess said, may I try it? I never have tried such a thing before. And the old woman said, yes, you may. And then she tried, and then suddenly it was trying to touch the spindle. She touched, and hardly mistakenly it hurt and it started bleeding. She turned and fell down and slept for 100 years. And then the fairies saw that, and then they quickly turned the sleeping powder to the whole kingdom. And then everyone fall asleep. Even the fairies fall asleep. Many years ago, many months, many days, many hours, even 1 year has passed, and it turned 100 years. And one day, a prince came looking for his wood, and he was lost in his way with his god, and he found the old castle. the the guards told him that this castle was the castle of the Sleeping Beauty. The Sleeping Beauty could just woke up from a true love. He knew that he could do that. It was too hard to climb the castle, so he used his sword and then cut the wood and came inside. He saw everyone sleeping, even the queen and king were sleeping. Last, he came to the princess's room. The princess was sleeping, and then he knew that he could broke. Suddenly, he came through the wish and broke the curse. The princess was happy to know, and the king and the queen were woke again. Even the fairies were woke again. The king said that it had to go for a long time, so the prince could marry the princess. And then, when they married the princess, they lived happily ever after.